Hey everyone, this is Dusko Maka Gamer, and we are playing DreadOut. This is a survival horror game made in Indonesia by a group of people. This is actually specifically Act 1 of the game. The game was released, or will be released, in about a week after we're playing this. However, though, it was provided for people who helped fund the Indiegogo campaign. There's not a whole lot more for me to say, so I'm just going to kind of look at some of the different options here, like the gallery, which is empty. I makes me feel a little bit bad about myself. Let's go to settings. Everything looks good enough for me. Everything's the highest quality it can be. Audio, let's turn that master volume up. If the game turns out being too loud, which it looks like it might be, just tell me and I can adjust around with the audio levels here. Gameplay, English, mouse sensitivity, turn up a little bit. Subtitles, yes, okay. There's also a how to play section, but I'm pretty sure I know how to play the game, so I might just look at that later. I think we're about ready to kick straight into a new game. Again, for you guys on the stream, if I happen to be too loud, too quiet, just let me know and I'll take care of it. Let's kick straight into DreadOut. Empty slot, empty slot, empty slot. Go with empty slot 2 then. Empty slot 2 will be called none other than Aesthetic Gamer. There we go. Okay. Time load-ups are just the best.
Lisir wangi sliramu tumaking sirno ojo tangi kon mukulin.
Without your smile, 'cause I know I love you.
Are you sure we're going the right way, man?
I think so. But how did the road suddenly get so bad?
Just like the road by our school. Hey, watch out!
What? What is it now?
It's a dark and stormy day. Still though, straight into the action. Of course, the first thing I have to do in any game involving this is actually no, maybe running backwards is what I'm supposed to do. Because in front of me it looks very blocked. Well, we can open the back. The trunk door is locked. You don't say. Can I open up the actual car? No. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to talk with my friends and look at this giant statue. That's a little bit creepy, to be honest. Hey there, good looking.
I really wasn't expecting there to be a bridge here. That complicates things a bit.
Hey, Miss Siska. Are you listening? Stop ignoring me.
Hang on a minute, Sal. Technically, we shouldn't be too far from home. But where is this exactly?
Hand me your phone.
What now?
I need to fight Ghost with it.
Actually, Miss Siska, what we should have done was taken a left turn initially, turned right at the intersection, and then went straight before turning around and making a left instead of a right.
Know-it-all?
Blabbermouth.
Excuse me?
Guys, hey. Please, just calm down, okay?
Whoa.
Jeez. This place is so awesome.
Are
Oh
you
man, cool.
you like broken bridges?
How do we get over there? There's gotta be a way somewhere.
You're probably the best voice person, actually. I was gonna say the voice scene isn't terrible, but it is kind of making me laugh a little bit, but not in a bad way. I like it on a personal level. It kind of has a campiness to it, which I'm enjoying, I will say. With that said, though, I am aware this game is eventually gonna get an Indonesian dub. It just has this dub on release. Still though, let's talk with you, big guy.
Huh? What is it, Lynn? Hold on a sec.
Off he walks. Oh dear. How you doing?
Still, where exactly are we? Let me try checking the GPS. I could have sworn.
They have a
No,
few
I'm
fun things to
positive I
say,
took
though.
the right road. Well, that's really strange. This town isn't showing up on the map at all.
I wonder. You?
God damn, what a wreck. With a bridge that size, this is a disaster. Well, this is just great. Huh. It's kind of like a horror movie, isn't it? Oh, you know, the first one to die is usually a perky girl. Just like you, Sally. Better be careful.
What? That is so not funny. If I die, I am totally going to haunt you.
Camping is
Well,
for
as
the fun
long as the
time.
ghost looks like you, I won't be complaining.
Ugh, as if. In your dreams, pervert.
What is he looking for over here? Oh, there's a path through the bushes.
What's Donnie up to?
Over here.
That was
Yo,
them.
what's up?
Hey, wait! Where you going? Don't just run off like that.
Excuse me for a second there.
Siska, wait for me.
I wasn't done talking with everybody. I was just curious what he was doing.
Going too far. Wait!
She's like, whatever, we'll head on. Straight on ahead, guys. She's just kind of hanging back and having fun. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Deep into the crevices down the hill, across on the broken bridge. I'm still waiting for that driver girl. I don't know any of the names yet. Any of their cousins.
I'm responsible for all of you, you know.
Kind of interesting how there's a lot going on, though, I will say that. You're so much taller than the rest of us. I guess it's because she seems to be an adult supervising us. I wonder whose mom she is. Up the hill, he's excitable. Up the hill we go. Hey! Thankfully, apparently, I am the professional sprinter of our group. I run so much faster than the rest of them. No, wait, I just ran out of sprint. Apparently, there is a limited amount of sprint because now I am having to slow down to catch my breath. And they're so much faster than me when I'm just walking. You know, just cars ruined everywhere. This is your sign that we should probably head back, everyone, but nah, we're gonna go forward. We all know it. There's a vehicle. And there's a vehicle. And this may in fact be a vehicle too. Let's see. Salami Daigdi. Though part of it seems to be kind of scribbled out there, like with little wire symbols. Still though.
Well, this is incredibly odd. Looks almost as if the name was deliberately smudged off.
Yeah, it had to be on purpose. I wonder why.
It's very odd.
I have my phone.
Fine. This place is super creepy. Look, I'm already getting goosebumps. Why do we have to go in here anyway? Can't we just go home already?
There's no way a natural disaster caused this. A lot of the buildings are still intact, see?
He's right, you know. Now, if you were in a position having to decide if you want to enter inside the creepy, non-marked town,
Come on.
would you?
Fooling around.
Or skip out on it?
Just go back, okay?
You're right, Sal. Let's just grab the others and we'll get going, okay?
Wait, where's that one guy? We're missing a person here. And I just noticed. Objective update. Okay, that was a sound for objective update. Okay, if we press escape, here's our menu. It's the Iris phone. A dependable cell phone with long battery life. Let's see, equipment, story items, files. What to do? This town has been deserted for a long time. Even the bridge that connects to the main road has collapsed. It seems like everyone is really interested in checking it out. That's Linda's notes. Our documents say nothing. And our conveniently placed Ghostpedia file is totally not updated. We've got no camera files, and nothing else really here for the moment. I kind of want to take a little bit of a look around. Here we have a conveniently placed motorcycle. Over here, I'm going to take some just exploration off the beaten path here. You know, our Tambao Ram convenient thing. Actually, what's inside the building? We have a few things here, and some of it is actually in English. That's actually not in English, but yeah, I can read North Hill Workshop Sajida, or Sagittera is probably how you pronounce it. Dual thing. Now, just as a warning for myself, typically I like exploring everything when I play a game, so I'm going to be taking a lot of time probably off the beaten path. You can actually try opening the door, but it's not open. Not open. I'm guessing you're not open. The door cannot be open. This one's open, though. Has a whole lot of nothing going on in it, but still. I guess I should probably check what's over there. Having fun yet? She's having fun.
Oh, wow. A place like this actually exists.
Place like what? Abandoned town, you mean? That probably is what she means, actually. Oh, they've got a little lens flare thing going on. That's fun. Sorry, I ran out of stamina. I'm going to have to jog with you for a while. We're going to call us the stand-behinders because we're standing behind everyone else. Now, let's see. We got such exciting shops as Rantos, Fujita, Detective Socks. I mean, who can appreciate Detective Socks? They're just talking over there. Okay, I guess I'll catch up for a moment and come back. Having conversations off without me, but of course I have to go back and explore everything just for a moment. Stamina, run low. Can I walk off the side? Nah, that won't let me, but that's okay. That looks like an interesting structure. I bet we're not going to explore it, though. Well, I'm sorry to leave my student friends behind, but there were buildings I haven't explored. Things I haven't seen. Here's things such as Turrets. This looks like... Was it a theater? Looks like it might have been a theater at some point. At least it's my interpretation of what it seems like. There's a field over there. It leads to pretty much nothing. This door opens. Apparently there's something in here. Oh, you found Soldier's Medal. A medal given to dedicated soldier named Amir. Was there soldiers in the town at some point? Was this a war zone? I don't know. This door can't be open though. I'm guessing that the only... Why is she sticking so far behind? Oh, she's following me. That's what she's doing. She must be my best friend or something. Because she's the only one who will wait for me. That's why she's so far behind everyone else, is because, yeah, she's tagging along with me. Now I understand. Let's see if I can catch up with them before they trigger the next cutscene while I look around. Pages conveniently threw out from behind that house. There are a few interesting things of bamboo sticking out over there. Drenchier into the forest. I get that scene. It is a ghost town, pretty much, darling. Well, let's check out this interesting looking building over here. Sorry, I just love this exploration element.
Gas here used to only be 7 cents. Wow, that's it? A town like this left abandoned. What's wrong with our government, anyway?
It's a good question. Anyway, it seems like there's a few areas off the beaten path to go explore right now. We'll start off with a gas station because he tried to point it out to us. That might be something important. Or not, but still, I'm going to explore it anyway. Huh. I know what that is, but that has just been turned into just an absolute mess. There is a flashing icon symbol on my top right-hand screen. Oh, wait. There's something there. That's what it's trying to point out. A medal given to dedicated soldier named Jono. I think that's what was making my... Wait, no, it's still going off. I was thinking maybe that means that there's something I can sense with my camera, but maybe not. However, the metal wasn't really shiny until after I looked at it with my camera. So maybe the camera can reveal items, like there's something over there now that I'm paying attention, but maybe that's just nothing, that's probably just a texture. That's just a texture, but still. Over here this way. Patience to those who prosper. Hey look, she was just waiting for me conveniently right outside the gas station with my friend. Slow-paced horror, I'm just going to say this. This is obviously Asian horror. It's one of the few games that are made by Indonesia. If you've ever seen an Asian horror film, typically most of them are pretty slow-paced. And it works well in my opinion. Not to mention I'm probably going to make it slower-paced because I'm Mr. Let's look at everything. Electric addiction. Can't say, well, maybe I am addicted to electricity. I mean, I like playing video games, I'm on the computer, I like phones, so yeah, I guess you could say I'm an electric addict. I hear a tapping sound. I thought that was her walking for a second, but you know. It does seem to be coming from inside this building. A note. At last, a new life in a new life in a new place. I think I'll enjoy living here. Everything seems simple and calm. The locals are friendly too, and it helps to see a lot of foreigners around. I was lucky enough to have found a house to rent immediately with an incredibly affordable price. My landlord told me that this town went through quite a lot a few years back. Floods, massive landslides, fires. It sounds pretty rough, but the people seem to have handled themselves well enough. I'll start work at public infirmary tomorrow. Hope everything goes well. Which, alright. Also got us an achievement, Capo. Such exciting Godzilla reference. Kochira! Here we have Luaris and Angel of Silence. I can see the references already. I know that one of them is a reference to, I think it's Silence of the Lambs. Maybe it's a horror movie, but it looks like a Silence of the Lambs names without a butterfly. One of that is definitely Godzilla. Is there more over here? There's actually more over there. Let's walk around here. We have Ween Weaver X and Elon Wolf. And if I can make this one out. Now I can make it out. Bolt Ram. Ba ba ba. Let's see. Number of things here. Door can't be opened. Yada yada. Alright, back we go. Where will we stop? Even I don't know. But hey, a few interesting things off the beaten path, which I'm happy about, to say the very least. Let's go back to our friend and continue hanging. How's it going? Now, my interpretation is that we're probably going to get to a point where we have to leave off the path and enter some building and then everything's going to go to a nightmarish hell. That's just my prediction, though. Conveniently placed stall. There's also another poster here. In the casual bureau. There's also a file here. I'll take a picture right now. And to my phone collection. Can this actually be opened? Nah, it's just graffitied. Looks like a little newsstand or something, though. There is an area off to the side of the path, though. Is there anything back here? Unfortunately, no. But that's okay. Actually, I should probably also check the other side. I'm looking for those soldier medal things, so yeah. Hey. Crashed Vans. They have a lot of unique posters. I'm wondering if a lot of these come from Indonesia, or if they're just made as mockery, as a mock-up for this, or what. Seminar Motivasi. End Chronicle. Indonesian Promedium. Look, just all those fun things I can't read just flashing on by. I like the little phone effect to the main game. I also like how it moves differently than the actual game moves. Because phones actually do that, so yeah. Now, I've never been to Indonesia, but I can say my experience, especially in Spain, is that indeed bikes are a lot more popular there than they were in, say, America. Now, let's see. That's just my experience when I visited Spain and France, though. Well, if I can be a bit honest with you, the town kind of looks like a dump. Maybe it looked like this, and they all just decide, hell with it, let's leave, and they just all upped and left. There you go, see, pretty reasonable sound logic theory that probably is not accurate at all. there. Detour sign telling us to go this way. Have to remember to try opening doors. You never know when one might be open. I bet the phones don't work. I'm not going to be able to try it yet, but they're probably not going to work. I hear a rattling sound, or at least I did for a moment. No longer hear it, though. They got a lot of spare tires here. Never know when they might get into a traffic accident. That's a lot of tires, to say the very least. Now, there's actually a split in the path here, and I have no idea which way my friends went.
Hey, your shoes are untied.
Is that funny to you? Now then, let's go over this way. I'm guessing towards that statue might be the right way. It's actually a big open field here. I can probably just go jolly rolling through. But before I do that, I'm going to first check out this general direction, because I bet it's going to be like end of the road or something. Oh, actually, no, it looks like it keeps on going. I like big open explorable areas, though. We're still just in the prologue section, so yeah. Do I go forward to that sign? No, I'm going to detour myself a lot. It looks like this is just a little side area I'm now going to explore. Like, maybe I can run to Sweens. Probably not, though. Here we have a statue of some kind. It definitely sort of sticks out. It wants to bet the statue is important to something. It looks very important, I can say the very least. Ah, there's something at the foot of it, though. Is that a note? It looks like a note. Or a note's medal. A medal was given to a soldier named Serap. Collectibles ahoy! Run over this way. Maybe they ran over this general direction. Knowing my friends, it could be anywhere. They kind of just like running all over the place. Or, actually there's something over here, but it looks like this is the wrong way, so I'm happy to have come here first. Just to confirm with myself so I wouldn't have just gone back and ran the other way. They have a lot of unique posters here. Here is the Demon's Tray. You know, why not? Coughlin, there is Snatcher Kid, there is Brainy Boss. Which one do you like? What does that have to say? Benguit?
Where are we going?
Exploring. We've been friends forever. You know I like looking at crashed buses. It's like watching a crashed train, except, you know, you just gotta see what happened. Ziggity zaggity, making my way back. Now then. Well, I know they got a lot of unique posters, gotta give them credit there. There's my friends. Y'all just waited here for us. That's pretty nice. This is a pretty big school. I'm not entering yet, though. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I need to check out what's in that pink van. No, seriously, it looks like a very nice pink van. Just gonna leave it, though. It's got a baby on it. That's how you know it's tender. Like tender meat. Anyways. Slide. I'm guessing there's not much else here, though. It looks like this road ends, too. But I am gonna check to see if I saw something correctly. Or no, there's nothing over there, it looks like. Alright, I'll come back to your local school. Guess we have our first location coming on. It's not that big, but then again, it does look reasonable for a school in a small city. There was actually a period of time where I spent in the countryside. I lived on a farm for about 3 months with an uncle and aunt of mine. I decided during that period of time that farm life was not for me. It's not easy. Also, the school was like one of the most stereotypical country schools you could think of. It had every grade level from like kindergarten to 12th grade, all in the same building. And I don't know, I've talked about this before, but there were people in school that would literally talk about things like cows and chickens and such, and their farming life during lunch periods. And it was interesting, to say the very least. It's probably not for me. You're all gonna send me in here first, aren't you? I'm gonna guess that's a relative yes.
Hey, doesn't that seat look exactly like the one we used to hang out on in elementary school? Let's sit there for a bit. Reminds me of the first time we met. You still remember, don't you?
Oh, I see. Typical girl time.
Hey, guys. We're about to check out the inside. Wanna come?
Maybe later.
Okay, you're lost.
Hey, where are you guys running off to? Ugh. You two, stay here, okay?
Where are
Hey,
we going
be
now?
careful.
I so need a massage.
Yeah. I remember the weather was cloudy. Just like this. Our ride never showed up. We clicked right away, didn't we? We clicked right away, didn't we? Do you remember when we used to be in Girl Scouts together? Oh, who was that one teacher? He disguised himself as a pocong. Oh, I was so freaked out. But you weren't even fazed. And you threw a rock at him. No, it was more like the size of a boulder. Come to think of it, you were always kind of like my personal bodyguard. For free though. Right, sis? Hey, I haven't called you sis in a long time. Hold on. They've been in there for a really long time. We should probably go check on them.
It really is dark. I enjoyed it. It has its own little cheesy factor to it, but I'm still enjoying it. Alright, so basically I can mainly see with this right now. I have a flashlight to kind of look around. How's it going? And now we've probably entered into the main game of DreadOut. I guess we can talk a little bit before I continue. Having fun there?
What's wrong, Lynn? Shouldn't we be catching up to them?
You're really determined to check out what's going on with your socks there. They look fine. I don't even think they can be moved on your model.
I have a bad feeling about this place. Sis, I don't feel so good.
Fine and fine. Alright, so obviously we should probably be entering the school. She doesn't feel good. Also, some people were asking what a pachan is. That's an Indonesian folklore monster thing here, so yeah. Somebody's asking where the shadows is. My interpretation, again, I'm enjoying the game so far, but it definitely does have some low budget elements to it, which I'm okay with, but I'm gonna definitely have to mention that for people who may be less applicable or less appreciative of a game that can have a low budget but still be enjoyable in its own sense. I would say, let's continue onward though. We've been locked into a gate. I mean, I didn't expect otherwise, but just always fun to check. Now, the main building's this way. It's also, I will admit, very... I can see the impression of darkness actually getting pretty interesting to see the very least. The main building's over there. Also, I just noticed that they had an effect where the music fades in when you get closer to the school. Actually, is the main gate open? The main gate is actually open. That means they will let me... Holy hell. I really wasn't expecting this. They'll actually let me backtrack into town at night. Wait. I hear something though. Oh. I gotta see what's going on here. Music's kicked in a bit more. I'm just... Well, that's one way to run into the problem encounter. There you go. Gets a little stacked. In fact, it's also kind of hard to see like this. It's not hurting it. Oh, there's even more than one ghost. Might be in trouble. But still going to explore. Also, where is this the same area we were at? I think it is, but yeah. My stamina ran out. It's one dead. Okay, so you can't just spam it. You have to actually aim at what you're looking at. So if I just shoot their legs, for example, it's not going to hurt them. Also, the camera, I think, might have a little bit of a recharge, but I'm noticing the meter there. Burning out. Ow. I do have damage things around myself, so yeah. I like the little stack effect on the camera, though. I'm assuming this isn't the first monster most would encounter, because most people don't go backwards in games like I do all the time. This is also the basic monster from the demo, so I can say that. It's been updated a little bit, its animation's a little bit nicer, also it's a lot bigger than I remember it being. It's probably our quote-unquote most basic monster sort of deal. Interesting little corrosion effect when they die. Fortunately, those probably aren't the only ones around here, so... Oh, this has got a nice climax and ending section. Something which I will say is that I think this game has very good music for the sort of game that it is. Now, I hate to be that person that everyone's going to have to deal with here, but I really do want to backtrack to see if anything's changed in the town at night. Door can't be opened, so yeah. I noticed that Linda has a voice, because she had some voice files like and all that when we were doing stuff, but she also isn't really talking. Kind of like a silent protagonist, but we'll have to see. She might actually eventually talk at some point. To be fair, that's not something... Is there a door open? Anyways, though, let's see. The door cannot be opened, and gotta recharge all that stamina, kids. I did hear a door open, though. Like, it was very distinctively a door opening. Let's go and roll. Partsumi, etc., etc. I'm taking my chance to explore this area backwards where we came because I'm assuming that most people normally probably wouldn't do this if they weren't me. Door can't be opened. Who would have thunk? We go this way. Yeah, she's making breathing noises, and she made a little yelp when she was hitting, etc., etc. She just hasn't actually spoken at all. So I'm assuming that she might talk eventually, but at the moment, she is definitely not that talkative, to say the very least. Did it just get a shit ton darker when it got close to this gas station? Well, then I can see it's becoming a little bit tense. Let's see. Exploring through and through. I assume this way. There is a slight music kicking in. I'm not sure if that's exploration music or there's an enemy near music or what, but still. Also, wait, I did update my Ghostopedia thing. There you go, I got these medals that I've been collecting. Apparently they're story items. I'm not exactly sure how, but they are. Files. Okay, so I'm adding lines to it. It seems like everyone is really interested in checking it out. Documents, mystery journal, the one I picked up, and here is a picture of our little ghost friend. This is a pecan. You can get info. Pecan. It is said that when a person is left tied up in their burial shroud, in death, they will be doomed to roam the earth. They desperately plead for their bindings to be removed so they can continue their journey unhindered. Since their feet are tied together, typically they can only get around by hopping. The pecan is the most basic ghost in Indonesian folklore. I know about the pecan as well. It's basically supposed to be a bag monster. They're usually depicted as hopping, but I'm assuming they didn't do that because that looks silly. The pecan, for some reason, is the most popular of the Indonesian ghosts. I always thought pecans were kind of silly. You probably have played a game which has, if you play a lot of Japanese games even, that have a sort of pecan monster inspired by Indonesian folklore. Usually it will either look like a hopping umbrella or it'll look like a bag monster with big eyes jumping around. You might recognize what I'm sort of talking about, but those are usually representatives of pecans. The pecans here are a bit more brutal and they are not really hopping around, but you know, it is what it is.